Welcome back. In part 2 we looked at how to eliminate time wastage. Well, in part 3 we are looking at goal setting, which is tip number 2, and this is all about ensuring that the goals that we set are actually effective. So why is goal setting so important, and how is it relevant to time management? Well, it's pretty simple. It's only when we know what we want to achieve that we can plan how to achieve it, therefore managing your time effectively. So when we think about goal setting, one of the best tools to use is the acronym known as SMART, and the S at the beginning of SMART stands for specific. So this is where you consider whether you've defined your goal. So my example for me in my business is for us to have reached 200 new subscribers or students within 3 months. The next letter is M, which stands for measurable. So this is where you need to consider how you know you are making progress against the objective that you've set for yourself. So my example would be to monitor and measure that we are reaching at least 16 new students or subscribers per week. So the next one is A, and that stands for achievable or attainable. So this is where you need to consider whether your goal is achievable. So my example would be yes, as my research shows that other training providers can achieve up to 1,000 new subscribers or students in one given year. The R in SMART stands for realistic. So this is where you think about can you achieve your objectives with the resources that you have available. So in my example, yes, it is realistic, as what I require is knowledge, which hopefully I have, a computer and the internet. So the last letter in the SMART acronym is T, and that stands for time bound. Okay, so is your goal achievable in a meaningful time frame? And again, using my example, we are looking to achieve 200 new students within a 3-month period, and yes, so that's basically for me to measure it from now and check again in 3 months' time. So what can you do to ensure that you plan the effective use of your own time? Well, pretty simple. Write down your own goals using the SMART acronym and ensure that you're familiar with them. What I find is when I write down my goals, I make sure that they're visible to me, whether I stick them on my laptop or on the desk or on a wall near to where I work, so that I'm constantly being reminded of what I personally would like to achieve from my day-to-day and week-to-week business. So that's part 3 just finished, where we've looked at effective goal setting, and in part 4 we'll be looking at effective planning. I look forward to speaking to you then.